Hi guys, thanks for tuning into this video here today. So I thought I'd do something out of the norm versus the usual content that I do make on this channel, so primarily VR related. This of course is associated with my setup here today. So nothing too exciting, nothing groundbreaking or anything like that, but I thought I'd go over a couple of things in this video here today, primarily because if I do get asked what do I have for this or that, well, I've got a video I can link down in the description below, or I can link down in the comment. But yeah, anyway, as you can see, I'm an RGB fanatic to the point of where I have wall panels. I have a couple of keyboards sitting on my desk just because they look nice, things like that. So yeah, for me, I've spent a great deal on RGB, which, call me stupid or whatever, but I quite frankly love the way it looks. Now, this is not the usual color that I have. I do have normally a static color. But for me, to show off what RGB is capable of, I definitely have the rainbow puke, as most people refer to it as. So yeah, absolutely love RGB with absolute certainty. It's one of my favorite things. So first thing I want to display in the video here today is of course the AT2020 from Audio-Technica. Now this is what I'm using to create this content, or sorry, doing the voice recording for this content, I should say. And it is an absolutely amazing microphone. So if you're into podcasting or just content creation or just gaming in general, this will pretty much do everything you need it to. The only complaint I really have with this microphone is the tripod mount, which, depending on where you have, what location you have the microphone on. So if you have it pushed to the front, it can topple over. So it is quite frankly a microphone that you have to have in a certain location. But of course you can get desk mounts and things like that, which this will mount to as well. Sorry about the stutter there. So yeah, overall, this is an absolute amazing microphone. It does incredibly well. I've had it for years and it just still blows my mind that, I haven't started doing content, sooner, because I've had a microphone like this. Anyway, so yeah, go out and purchase this microphone. Do yourself a favor. Thank you. So next thing I want to display here is my monitor. So I've had this monitor for that many years now, I literally have lost track. So this, of course, is the Acer XB270HU. It's a 144Hz G-Sync IPS display. Essentially, what this is a cross between a content creator's monitor / gamer's monitor. Now, even though I have an RTX 4090 and I can power a higher resolution, for me, this monitor still does incredibly well. And also, the primary reason why I got an RTX 4090 is because I have a Vive Pro 2 and the resolution on that is bloody insane. So, yeah. Anyway, for me, this monitor is the sweet spot. And also for me as well, I don't do a great deal of flat gaming versus what I used to years and years ago. But anyway, it still does an incredible job, so I'm still sticking with this display. The colors and viewing angles and everything else, it just looks absolutely stunning, to say the very least. So, content creators, gamers, an IPS 144Hz G-Sync IPS display does incredibly well. So the next thing I want to display here is my amp DAC / headphone combo. So this here is the Audio-Technica Audio Engine D1 24-bit DAC. Now this is pretty much my daily driver towards all my headphones. I do plan on getting a better DAC in future, but I still absolutely love it without a shadow of a doubt. The audio quality it does produce, and I'm not really a big DAC nut. So for me personally, I'm not really too knowledgeable towards DAC. So me trying to explain things is a little bit out of my expertise, I guess I can say. The headphones here are the Audio-Technica M20Xs. Nothing too exciting there. I paid around $80 give or take, but it does a by far better job than all the gaming headphones that I have due to the DAC that it's paired with. So for me, going out and spending money on, say, a product, I want to at least have somewhat of a decent experience with it. And these headphones definitely deliver connected to this DAC. Sorry, I keep saying DAC, but anyway, whatever. And yeah, so overall, the only complaint I've really got about them is the build quality. They are a little bit flimsy, but for audio quality and everything else, and also the price, I mean, I can't really complain too much. I mean, they do incredibly well. So yeah, do yourself a favor and give these a go if you have the chance to get an amp and DAC. The next thing I want to display here is two keyboards that have absolutely no purpose apart from looking nice on my desk. That is literally all they do. They sit there. I haven't used these keyboards in quite some time. Yeah, because I did go out and get something which sort of matched my PC, primarily because the RGB lighting, and not to mention the color of them, just pops more in my setup. So this, of course, the keyboard at the back there is the K95 Platinum, or the one that towers over the other one. That's the K95 Platinum. And the one at the front is the Razer Black Widow keyboard. Now, some people might be thinking, why do you spend so much money on just random things? Well, these are the previous keyboards that I had. The Razer Black Widow keyboard was also the first ever mechanical keyboard that I had as well. And I've got to say, I still love the way the switches feel in the Razer keyboard. It still feels actually quite nice to use as well. Even though I haven't used it in a while, from what I remember, it still felt great. So, yeah. Just random RGB crap on my desk, and I still absolutely love it. I would not change a thing here. So the next two things I want to go over are just my keyboard and mouse that I use on a daily basis. These are my daily drives. This of course is the glorious Model D wireless gaming mouse, and also the Ducky 1-2 SF white RGB mechanical keyboard. Now both of these here, as you can see, I've got plenty of keyboards. I didn't actually need to go out and get another one, but you know, I figured my setup, you know, I went out and got a white PC case, and yeah, I thought, why the hell not? You know, just add some poor random objects that pretty much serve no purpose apart from, you know, looking nice on my desk. So yeah, the mouse itself, I will admit, it does feel light compared to the previous mouse that I owned, especially playing a game like CS2. And the switches on the keyboard itself, they just feel absolutely amazing. The RGB lighting itself as well, it looks absolutely stunning on both products. With this as well, one thing I love with any keyboard is a detachable cable. So for example, if I need to move it for cleaning or just whatever the case may be, it definitely adds to it in my opinion. With every single keyboard that I've owned, the K95 Platinum, even though I absolutely love the K95 Platinum, the fact I can't detach the cable, it is, you know, a slight inconvenience. So for example, with cable management in your setup and everything else, it's just trying to get the keyboard out. But yeah, overall, absolutely love both of these products. The mouse especially because of how light it is. So here's my PC. Nothing too exciting here. So of course, I've got a lot to go over here. So currently it has an RTX 4090, 32 gigs of DDR5 RAM clocked at 6000 megahertz, and also the CPU is the Core i7 13700KF. So yeah, the build itself has a lot of RGB lighting, as you can see as well. I absolutely love RGB. I keep going on about it like it's the best thing. But yeah, I love RGB, and this is the primary reason why I went out and got that keyboard and mouse combo pretty much. Anyway, it's in the H7 Flow from NZXT. It does decently with airflow, I've got to say, with absolute certainty. And yeah, this is the primary reason why I went with, you know, pretty much white mouse mat as well, or the white extra large one, which I failed to mention as well. But yeah, I absolutely love the way this build looks. It is absolutely stunning without a shadow of a doubt, whether you agree or disagree. I mean, it comes down to if you like RGB. But remember, RGB is not rainbow puke, so I can change the colors and things like that. But yeah, this is absolutely, I love this build without a shadow of a doubt. Now, this is the main reason why I have an RTX 4090. So here is the Vive Pro 2. This headset is absolutely insane with what resolution it pushes. It also does 120 hertz as well. And yeah, so with that, I have it paired with the Valve Index controllers, and next to the Vive Pro 2 as well is the HTC Cosmos, not the Cosmos Elite, just the Cosmos. Now, this was the first ever headset that I did have, I tried out with VR, and you know, I was highly impressed with what it offered, even though the Cosmos had its problems and everything else. It still, for me personally, has a place in my heart. Yeah, I absolutely love the Cosmos, and the Vive ones are sitting there as well in case I want to use them every now and then. But yeah, so pushing the Vive Pro 2, pretty much at the extreme mode, I think it's referred to as, you do definitely need a beefy GPU for that. So yeah, me having an RTX 4090 is definitely a must-have, especially because of some of the titles that I'm playing and what resolutions I'm playing them at as well. So yeah, that is pretty much it for my setup here today. So, you know, the VR headsets, the ridiculous amounts of RGB and everything else. But yeah, I love my setup and I pretty much would not change a thing. Thank you for so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I shall catch you in the next video. Peace out.